Good morning and welcome to Safety Week. Today we kick off a week where we're coming back from work from the holidays. We're excited to be back, but we want to make sure we refocus and make sure we keep what's number one in mind, which is our safety. And today we're talking about hazard awareness. And I'm here at my house. I'm doing some woodworking, doing some things for my wife. Got the honey-do list. And I just kind of wanted to walk through a couple things that I'm working through in terms of hazard awareness. We talk about Eric P. You've probably heard us talk a lot about that, and that's how we approach hazards. But one of the things that I'm doing is I'm using a circular saw here, or a compound miter saw, and there's hazards that are, that are related to that. A lot of, potential finger and hand issues, as well as cuts, abrasions, those types of things. So when we go through our list of Eric P. with a saw, the first thing we would want to do is think about E, and that's eliminate. There are ways that we can eliminate not having to use this saw. So instead of buying wood that we have to cut, maybe we already buy wood that's pre-cut. So if we need something that's 4 foot in length, they may already be, that size may already be available for us. The next thing that we would think about is R. How do we reduce us having to use a saw like this? So again, how can we plan our purchases and get the wood that we need that reduces the number of cuts that we would be required to make using such a saw? That's isolate. How do we isolate this piece of equipment? Because it does have danger. We may want to put it in an area here in my garage. Maybe we lock this area out so that other people can't get in here, and we isolate it from others so they can't use it. C is control. What controls can we put in place? Maybe we have to lock this piece of equipment out so people can't get to it. And then the last thing that we would look at is P, which is our PPE, personal protective equipment. So of course we're going to use glasses, we're going to use gloves, probably use hearing protection as well. But I want you to remember one thing, that PPE is the last line of defense. If there's ways that we can do anything before we have to use this, that's what we want to do. If we can eliminate the hazard altogether, we don't even have to get to the PPE piece of this. So as we look and we identify hazards, it's really important that we're aware, we're alert, we're seeing those hazards, and once we identify them, we work through those 5 letters, Eric P, ERICP, and we try to figure out what's the best way to either eliminate, reduce, isolate, control, or last line of defense is personal protective equipment. So thank you all for paying attention and giving me 3 minutes of your time. I hope you have a great safety week. Hope you have a great time back at work. Thank you all for being here, and I look forward to talking to you the rest of the week. Take care.